Hi, Gary from MrG Shave. It's another Friday head shave. I hope everybody's had a good week and they're looking forward to their weekend. For those of you that are working on the weekend, all my respect to you. I used to do that quite a lot. So, yeah, right. What am I using? This is shave number... Do you know, I haven't checked. Let me just quickly check. I know I went to check it, but this is head shave number 44. So head shave number 44. I'm gonna go a mentholated route. So I'm going with the Mentholated Cube by Phoenix Shaving. So the Cube, menthol, Arko Cool. So there we go. Trying to shade that shininess. There you go. Arko Cool. Following that up, that's the soap. Then I'm following that up with Humphreys. That's the cucumber and melon. And then Arko Cool Cologne. So there you go. And finishing it all off with the Balm, the Arko Cool Balm. So it's an Arko shave mixed in with a few other products. As promised on my last head shave, I've been using the Yaki Bear 28mm or Yaki Beetlejuice 28mm, and I said I'd probably use the Big Red. Well, that's the Big Red here, so that's being used today. And then I'm using the Leaf, and this has Astra SP green blades in it, and they're on their third use. So I haven't been doing any shaves off camera, trying to give my back a bit of a break. I found it a little bit too much to do off camera shaves and the videos, so I'm just reserving them to the videos. So I've got another full week's growth on my head. So let's see how the Leaf deals with 7 days of growth. Should be interesting. Right, I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back for the shave. Right, I'm back. I've only wet my head down really, that's all I did. And filled up the bowl. Put the brush in the bowl, razor in the bowl. So there we go. So on with the PAA Cube. Now this has got a fair bit of menthol in it, if I remember correctly. I thought this was, when I bought it, I thought it was the unmentholated one. So I just, when I saw it, I sort of just saw the picture, thought that's the one I want, and bought it. Bang. Didn't even look at the description really, because you know these are quite hard to come by in this country, in the UK. So right, so that is, let's just rub that in. That is already cooling the head with a solar panel. So squeeze out the brush, and this is a huge brush, absolutely huge. I think it's 34mm. It's either 32 or 34, I can't remember. It's the F400 Razorock. There you go. That's it there. Right, let's just go straight to it. Menthol on menthol. I watched Matti Lindholm's shave the other day, and oh my god did I laugh, and this what inspired this shave, to be honest. I haven't got menthol crystals, but he has. He's just bought some, and it was the first time he'd used them with one of his own soaps. I think it was one of his own soaps, pretty sure it was. And he put too many crystals in, and oh my god did he struggle. It really made me laugh. his eyes, there were tears running down his eyes, so much so that they were making channels through his lather on his face. And his nose was running so much, he was having to sniff and all the time to try and keep his nose from running down his face as well. So this is quite chilly. Definitely feeling the menthol on this. I'm not going to add water to this yet. But yeah, it did make me laugh. It was one of the most entertaining videos. He did 2 passes, bless him, and he did really well to get to the second pass. I don't know how he could see anything. His eyes were running so much, and I was just laughing. I'm sorry, but I feel your pain, Matti, if you watch this video, or I felt your pain, but it did make me laugh. Yeah. But yeah, I won't be experiencing that today, A, because all the menthol's above my eyes, but B, I haven't added any extra menthol to this, so bit of a relief really. Right, let's go for it. With the grain, with the leaf razor, Astra blades on their 3rd and final use. And this is a full week's worth of growth on my head. And it's really my head's quite cold at the moment. And it's going to get colder because effectively I do 3 passes now. I don't do a pickup pass because the 3rd pass is the pickup pass. But I'm enjoying this. This is nice. I haven't used the leaf for a few weeks now. I think I was just worried that with this much hair growth I might clog it up, but this is actually dealing with it very well. Nearly shaved my eyebrows off then. So satisfying. So satisfying. I'm actually enjoying this menthol feel on my head. It's warming up. We've got spring. You know, all the spring flowers are coming out, the cherry blossoms, and we'll have the bluebells soon. Looking forward to that. There's an amazing bluebell wood. It's a very small patch of ancient woodland. And when I say small, it really is small, but it's protected now. And it literally is tree to tree with a carpet of bluebells when they come out. It's stunning. I may take my DJI action little sort of action cam and do a walkthrough with it and post it up to show you. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's the most, never seen blueberries like that. Bluebells like that. Forming a complete carpet. Nearly got my eye. Just saved it. Just added a bit more water. Still getting problems with my shoulder. This will, you know, these problems with my back after I have a spasm can last for months. But I've not ever had it, well, I think probably in the early days I did, where the spasm would come back, but it doesn't come back anymore. Once I've had the spasm, it goes, and hopefully it'll be another year before I get another one. No guarantees though. If I do something stupid like slip on the stairs or anything like that and jolt my back or jar it, then it will go into spasm again. It doesn't need much of an excuse. And I don't know why sometimes it just goes into spasm of its own accord. But yeah. I was reading a comment, is it John Grisham? I'm not sure. I'm sure it's something like that anyway. On Facebook, he's been in hospital for 4 days with extreme sciatica, and he's looking at the rabbit hole and thinking about buying different things and things like that. So a bit of retail therapy, but my heart goes out to him. I know what it feels like. I've been in hospital with my back before. Right, I've got to remember what I'm doing now. Going across the grain now. Yeah, so I mean, I was lucky. I only had a week in bed pretty much this time round. And I hated it when I had to use the toilet, or the John as I think you call it in America, because I would have to go down the stairs to use those facilities. And when you're pretty much bedbound, that's quite difficult and very painful to do. So yeah, I will be, next week I wanted to talk about what I'm doing next week, because some of you may know, some of you may not know, it's next Friday, so a week today, is my birthday. And it's Good Friday, so it's the Easter holidays. So next week I'm kind of going to treat my shaves as birthday shaves. So I'll do a birthday straight razor shave, a birthday head shave, and a birthday Saturday DE or SE shave. So I will be using, on the Saturday, I'll probably be using my birth razor, as I always do on my birthday. But I'm not sure what I'm going to use on Wednesday for my straight razor shave, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use for my head shave. But we shall see. I don't know, I've just done it again. I'm going with the grain. I should be going across. Let's just do it. Not focusing on what I'm doing. That's the problem. There was a very good Johan from Shave and Butchers done a very good comparison video of the leaf versus the European Shavent. That's Shavent. That's SHAVENT. I hadn't heard of that razor before, but I wouldn't say it's a knockoff of the leaf, because it's quite different. But he's done a comparison, and you know, I'll let you make your own mind up. I know I've made my mind up about whether I'm going to get it or not, but I'm not going to spoil spoil it with telling you what it is, so go over to Shave and Butcher and have a look at his review of those two razors if you're interested in head shaves. I wouldn't say the leaf. I mean, there are people out there that use the leaf for for face shaves, but I just can't. You know, it doesn't work for me. Just doesn't work. I've tried quite a few times, and it feels rough. It feels tuggy. So it's not something that I'm gonna attempt again. I love the leaf for my head shaves. I think it's probably the best head shaver on the market out there. Others would maybe prefer the Shave End. I don't know. But I encourage you, if you're interested, to go over and have a look at Shave and Butcher Johan's video, the comparison, and you will see fairly quickly where it's going, although his summing up is pretty neutral. But for me it was sort of very one-sided, listening to the pros and cons, very one-sided. But yeah, make your own mind up. But yeah, so I think I don't know, I've gone all over the place on this video. I was talking about my birthday next week and so on and so forth. I'm not sure what I'll be using, as I say, on Wednesday and Thursday. Saturday, the razor I'll be using is definitely my birth razor, which is the Gillette Slim Adjustable, and it's a 1965 on a it's a K2, so it's second quarter, so it fits with my birthday as well. So I always use that razor on my birthday, and I usually use it around Christmas, but that's probably the only time it gets to see the light of day as such. But right, so let's go against the grain, and this is effectively my pickup pass. I do enjoy using the leaf. It's my favourite razor for head shaves because you really don't have to think too hard. Once you're used to the leaf and you know what its limitations are, you don't have to think about it too much. I suppose the same could be said about a DE, but because I use different DEs all the time, you know, you don't get as comfortable. I don't know why I bother doing the top of my head, but I'm not getting much of a scent from the Arko soap. Let's see. It's the menthol kind of takes any scent away. It's just a clean, fresh scent, but scent strength, I would say, is probably a 1 or a 2. It's really not strong at all. What you get from this, the experience you get from this, is the cool sensation on your head, and it's great. Yeah, I don't need to pick anything up. There's nothing left there. Yeah, completely BBS on the head. Johan doesn't do 2 or 3 passes on his head. He only does 1 pass, but that's because he shaves every day on his head, not so much on his face. But right, I'm just clearing up. Right, I'll be back. I'll just clean up and I'll be back to do the post shave. Right, I'm back. Let's go straight on with the cold freezing cold cloth or microfiber towel just to add to the cool feeling on my head. Right, so I'm going to go use the alum now. Put some more water on my head. Try not to get it in my eyes as I usually do. No burn at all, no feedback. A little bit there, but not much. Score 1 out of 10 on that one spot. No, really nice. And it's BBS, so more than happy with that. More than happy with that. So yeah, what's everybody doing for Easter? What are their plans? I haven't got. I wish the pubs were open about 10 days earlier, then I would have been down the local bar or pub or whatever you want to call it for my birthday, but that's not going to be an option this year for obvious reasons with COVID. But I am looking forward to them opening up, even if it's just outside. It'd be nice to go and get a hand-pulled real ale or a lager. I mean, I drink both, so it doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy to drink both. I used to be real ale only, but I was put on some medication once, and I can't even remember what the medication was, but it made everything that I drank taste metallic, especially the real ale. It tastes like I was drinking aluminium foil. It was awful. And so I started drinking lager. And so I've gone back to real ale occasionally, but most of the time in the summer when it's warm, I'm definitely a lager person. Nice cold, freezing cold beer is what I'm after. So right, let's go on with the witch hazel. Another video I've been watching is CB Shaves, and he's tried the St. Bart's, and he talked about sitting on a beach drinking a pina colada or whatever, as I did. But yeah, so I'm glad he got the same experience I did. It was like going on holiday. It was brilliant. This is nice and chilled. There's no real scent, as I say. This might have, yeah, this has got a really nice scent. Really nice. There's definitely citrus in that. Really, really nice. They're like those minuscule citrus wipes that you get after you've had greasy food, sort of thing. They're that sort of. The scent reminds me of that. Right, on with. I mean, I could be completely wrong because my olfactory glands are not very good, shall we say? Oh, great. Well, another fantastic shave, head shave. Loved that, really enjoyed it. It's nice to go back to the leaf after, I think, probably the last 2 shaves I haven't used the leaf. So, and I thought I was going to probably alternate, but I may even use it for the head shave next week because it's my birthday shave week. So, I don't know, I haven't decided. I'll probably do something else, I don't know. We'll see when I get to it. But that's it for me today. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Not sure, again, I'm not sure what I'm using tomorrow. I do know that I'm going to be using some samples that one of my subscribers sent to me. So I'll be using one of those samples tomorrow, and we'll see what I end up shaving with. It probably won't be an SE. I think I've overdone it with SEs for a while, so it's going to be a DE, I think. All right, it's bye-bye from me, and it's bye-bye from the leaf razor. All nice and clean, look. All right, see you tomorrow.